Kiefer, welcome to San Jose. What's kind of your first impressions been of the organization? I know you've only been here a couple days, but just in the area, getting into it.
Yeah, it's exciting. Obviously, the facility is brand new and kind of getting the laydown yesterday, and beautiful area. Really excited to explore a little bit and just get to know the guys here. Hearing great things and great culture and personality. So excited to kind of get to know the guys better and add to a fun group.
So obviously a lot of emotions that come into when you do get traded. What was your initial reaction when you got the news and then finding out that it would be the Sharks?
Yeah, obviously very exciting. You know, it kind of caught me off guard. It was skating in Vancouver and then wasn't even fully undressed and kind of pulling me aside and was like, just caught off guard, I guess, but part of the business. And when I heard it was San Jose, I was really excited. Obviously close and spent my whole career on the West. So excited to explore San Jose in a different area that I'm not really too familiar with, but super excited.
Obviously, things didn't go the way that you guys in the Vancouver locker room wanted to. You know, Hughes gets traded, then the rumor mill starts going. What have the last couple months been like for you and then getting injured and everything?
Yeah, I mean, it's part of the business. It's I think when a team underperforms kind of expectations, obviously you're kind of subject to more noise and stuff. And so, I try to take it in stride and control what you can and be in the present as best I can. And obviously, when I found out with San Jose, I know that, heard some stuff kind of going far, way back when. So I'm just super excited that, they pulled trigger and it kind of made it happen. And I'm just looking forward to getting to work with these players and special guys in the room and try to learn from the staff as best I can and grow my game to, maybe help add part of identity to the team and just make us harder to play against in different areas.
That also has to be a little bit of a nice feeling when someone goes and gets you and wants you to come join their group.
Yeah, I think, I mean, when someone trades you, obviously they want you, and I even told Gurzy, like, persistence pays off because I know that they were interested way back when, and
Yeah.
I think whatever the interest is interest, and so I don't really put too much into it, but until something actually happens, and I was like, then you can get excited. So now once I found out, I was really excited, and just counting down the days till I can get out there with the group and kind of get to work with them.
You are counting down the days, so are Sharks fans.
Yeah.
Do you know how close we are to seeing your debut in teal?
I don't know. I'm going day by day and trying to get my body and mind in a good spot. And when the time's here, and I'm excited to go on the road trip, and we'll see when that actually is.
And you've played against them already this season, going back to last season with Macklin, Celebrini, and everything. What is it that you noticed first and foremost about San Jose Sharks this season?
I just think just a different energy. I think the whole team's kind of pulling the rope together and a lot more dynamic, but probably matured group from last year, and just trending in the right direction. I know there's a lot of excitement, and Macklin and Smitty and a lot of those guys too have bright futures ahead. So just excited to see it firsthand, learn from them, and get to work with them.
So you're in a unique experience where you've played against Macklin quite a bit here the last 2 years. What is it about Macklin that makes him what we believe as around here a very special player?
Yeah, I think just his compete. Obviously the skill and that stuff is pretty evident. But then when you mix in that dog, that's a special intangible. I think that only a few players have. I know he stripped me and some guys a lot, and he wins his puck battles. I know that was the kind of the pre-scout last year. He's got one of the best puck battles or something like that.
Yeah.
And that's kind of a hard thing to kind of quantify, I guess, at times. But when you see it, he's just dangerous and he's ready to go. And I know he torched a couple times on the power and stuff. So excited to be on this side of it and just get to work with him and learn from him, because obviously he's a special player and one of many guys that have bright futures here.
Do you guys talk about like what he's doing after you go up against him? We do from our standpoint, but from the media standpoint. But amongst the dressing rooms, is it being discussed about Macklin Celebrini?
I mean, we're not watching every other team's games, so I think when you play them, you get a different different vantage point, I guess. So it's probably a little bit of surprise kind of when he burst on the scene. And yeah, I mean, he should have probably won Rookie of the Year last year, but that is what it is, right?
He's making up for it now, right?
Yeah, exactly. He's gonna laugh. But no, yeah, I think it's just like I said, his compete and his dog in him, and you know, I think that's a lot of things trending in the right direction. And I think, you know, those special players are just never satisfied. They just keep pushing the pace and pushing themselves and pushing the team forward. So I'm just really excited.
Undrafted guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Colin Graff's undrafted here.
Nice.
Barkley Goodrow is also undrafted.
Yeah.
At some point in your career, does the undrafted thing become somewhat of a badge of honor in how you wear it and how you compete night in and night out?
I don't know. I feel like everyone's path is different. Everyone gets here, and once you're here, it's what you kind of do with it. And I think for the undrafted guys, sometimes it puts a little chip on your shoulder and gives them a little bit more fire. And I think that sometimes is what translates and what you kind of see. You know, and yeah, I'm just just excited. You know, the undrafted part, like I said, doesn't really matter how you get here, but when you're here, what can you do with it, and how can you help the team win, and what can you add to the group?
What do you think you add to this group here?
Yeah, I just try to bring that identity of hard to play against and that compete both ends of the ice, and you know, I want to use obviously my skating and my work to help guys be better players, and you know, I try to play the game within the game a little bit, get guys on edge or on tilt sometimes, whether it's hitting or the verbal or mental side of things, kind of getting under guys' skin. Try to value that side too, and just you know, hockey's a game of energy. So try to build as much as I can within our group. And I don't know, I think there was a good amount the other day in Florida. So I'm excited to kind of add as much as I can and kind of just get acclimated with the group. Though.
You got overshadowed by a goalie fight. What was it like for you to watch that game, knowing you're on your way over here to join this club?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of funny, the timing of it. Just turned it on once I heard the news, and then I was kind of just jacked up. I know I was texting some of the guys, and just like, well, this is going to be fun. So great, obviously, for the game too, that, you know, both goalies stayed in there and still battled, and it was just fun. I was after the whole thing settled down, I was just like, because I think we had a kill too afterwards. Like, boys just need to get the kill and move on, because that was obviously a huge energy moment for both teams, but super exciting, and you saw the bench reaction, just how much like the guys enjoyed it. So
that's a Kiefer Sherwood game, right? Like, that's a game that you love to be a part of.
I mean, yeah, I mean, those Florida guys are those Florida guys are nasty and play a different game, and physically and mentally it's a toll to play those guys. Obviously that's why they've won back to back, and so yeah, I just try to bring that each and every night and be consistent with the work and the energy that we put in.
One thing I was really excited about when you come over here to San Jose and to the San Jose Sharks is, as a Japanese American, to have that representation. I think it's really cool. What does it mean to you to represent Japanese Americans? You know, there's Paul Kariya, there's Jason Robertson, but there's not a ton of you out there.
Yeah, it's kind of, I guess maybe afterwards you kind of sit back and kind of reflect, but I'm just grateful to be here, and I think it's good for the game to have you know, different faces and different guys with different backgrounds and origins, and kind of be a melting pot, and just add to the diversity, because, you know, a lot of different groups can bring different things. I think it opens up opportunities, not just about us, but I think it's more so what you do with the opportunities that you kind of open up for people down the road, and growing the game. I think that's obviously something that a lot of players, you know, goals is try to open the game up to different avenues and opportunities for guys later on.
I don't know what it's like for you, but for me, I never really thought of it as anything. Growing up, I grew up just down the street in Gilroy, down the road about 30 minutes or so. It wasn't until later in life that I thought, oh man, maybe this means something, that me being on TV, being able to represent people and then doing interviews, it didn't occur to me later in life that it maybe was bigger than myself. Does that resonate with you at all?
Yeah, I mean, I think in this game you don't really necessarily identify as, until the Olympics, I guess, but you don't really identify as Japanese American or whatever, you just identify as a hockey player, right? So I think for me that's always how I viewed myself, and you don't really matter or care what the world thinks, you know, you just kind of go about your business and try to build that identity. And but yeah, it's cool. Like I said, you're trying to grow the game, and hopefully if you can see more areas and opportunities for families and kids down the road, then you're doing your job. And but I guess the Olympics is a little exception. You know, then it does matter where you're from. So excited time, obviously, for the team too, with the guys that are going. So
Kristi Yamaguchi is from here. She's a gold medalist figure skating. Bay Area has a lot of. Travis Ishikawa hit one of the biggest home runs in Giants history. The first Japanese pitcher to ever come over, played for the Giants. This area is rich with Japanese culture, and maybe you're just finding this out for the first time, but does that mean anything extra to you that you get to come to a place that will celebrate who you are?
Cool. Yeah. I'm on board. I love it. Probably, like I said, just getting to town, so I need to learn a little bit more. But I'm all for it. And you know, on the road, you only get. I feel like on the road, you get just a glimpse of the town. You know, and so I'm excited to see different parts of the area. I know someone was talking about Japantown and stuff. So
good food.
Yeah. I can't wait to explore and. You know, the beauty of obviously Vancouver too was all the diversity and different backgrounds in Asian and you know, backgrounds that they have. So I'm excited to get immersed and just get acclimated here.
Well, this is kind of a new opportunity for you. You've been a free agent before and you know, get signed to new teams, but you haven't had this where you kind of get that courting process or kind of get to know the franchise, the area. How are you kind of approaching this opportunity in front of you?
I'm just super thankful and excited. I can't wait for that first game to put on the teal, and I just try to stay in the present as best I can. Obviously, it took a little bit of time to process and get things sorted out as far as the trade, and but now that we're here, I'm just trying to put in the work each and every day to get back as quick as I can, and just get to work with the fellas, because I know that there's a special group and special personalities in this team and organization, and just continue to get to know the guys and the staff and the org, and just put my head down and try to put my work in with all the guys.
Well, this is all professionally. Personally, you also, I saw you told to the Vancouver media that it was nice for them to do what they need to do because you're expecting your first child, right?
Yeah.
This has got to be just a monumental year for you, and the way you're playing and everything that goes with it. Is this a year that you're going to look back on maybe in your career at some point, say 2026, 2025? A lot of special things happened here.
Yeah, I think every year's a year, an opportunity to kind of have a better year and just continue to put the work in. And yeah, this year's been, you know, when all things settle down, probably pretty special to look back on. We ended up getting married and pretty close by in Carmel. And,
oh, nice, yeah.
So it's kind of funny how full circle it kind of is. And you know, I'm excited for my wife and our dog to get out here and explore the area. I know it's a beautiful area. And so yeah, it's exciting. We're just trying, you know, super thankful to be here and to be part of this group, and it's gonna be exciting second half.
What would you want Sharks fans to know about you?
Just let them enjoy and kind of watch and figure out for themselves. I don't know. I just go about try to play the game the right way and play the game with some fire a little bit at times, and just something to prove, you know, each and every night. So that's up to them. I'm just trying to play my game and continue to grow, and you know, I want to take obviously my game to the next level here, and you know, it's an important second half here for us. So I'm really excited to put in the work.
This group's right there in the playoff hunt. A year ago, no one would have thought of that. They've turned this thing around. What's it mean to you to kind of be seen as a piece that they're going to bring in and, hey, we want you to push this thing into the playoffs with this group?
Yeah, I mean, that's what it's about. You just, as a competitor, you just want to be in the mix and fighting for that opportunity. And, you know, playoffs are such a special time. I had a brief glimpse into what that was like in a little bit in Colorado and then Nashville. And we didn't get that in Vancouver, but it's so special. You don't know how many chances you're going to get. You know, there's got to be a lot of things that go right for a team and organization to be in the playoffs. And, you know, timing's a big part of that. And just to have that opportunity is all you can ask for, and what you want, what you put your whole life and career into. Just like last night, I was just keeping tabs, and I was just getting a little pissed off watching was it Seattle and Anaheim winning games. So it's like, but that's what I mean. It's like the investment of you know, each and every day is the stakes are so much higher, and but that's what you work for and want as a competitor.
Were the Flyers just botching an empty netter against the Mammoth? That was really good. But it's funny how quickly you become a Sharks fan, not a Sharks fan, but you buy in, right? Like, it's very quickly.
Yeah, for sure. I try to do things to to the full and to the max. So I want to be here and like I said, get acclimated as quick as I can. I don't want to step my toes in. I want to jump right in and just get to work with these guys.
Are you a card guy?
Card guy? I can be. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's rip one and see what we got.
All right.
We've had some good luck so far. I'll let you do the honors. Be really quick, Brandon.
All right.
Let's see what we got.
See my true opinion one, guys.
Yeah, that'd be great. If you have little nuggets, I've been trying to get Wenberg and Grafted to say little nuggets. They didn't give me very much.
We got Hudson. We don't like that. Aho, good player out in Carolina. Hyman, bad team. Heiskanen, good player. These cards are kind of cool.
Yeah, the lure.
Who's this? Shishkin? New
Shishkin?
guy. Yeah.
For the
Matthews, obviously hell of a player. That's a good player.
Matthews here.
We don't like that guy.
Leo, he's hurt too. Not gonna miss the Olympics, it sounds like.
And then Reinhardt. So
right.
He's a good player, champion. So yeah.
Cool, man.
Only a couple good cards there.
We'll take this one.
Yeah.
This is the one we'll take to the bank. All right, man. I appreciate you doing that.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.